Good evening. What a great speech. You've heard so many great speeches tonight, and I couldn't be more honored to be here right before the president here in Rocky Mount. And thank you, Michael. You did an outstanding job leading our party to victory last November, and I'm confident you will make North Carolina proud as the next senator. You know, as we close out the first year of fighting to put American workers first, it's fitting that we're here in the heart of America's advanced manufacturing revival. President Trump has been laser focused on building the golden age of the American industry. For too long, Washington politicians let critical sectors of our economy, the building blocks of our great nation, get ripped apart by cheap foreign labor. But not anymore. Not under the president of the American worker. As your Secretary of Labor, I'm working with President Trump to make sure American jobs go to American workers first. And we've already made significant progress in 2025 in a complete reversal from Biden when job growth was padded by foreign and federal government workers. All net growth under President Trump has been in the private sector, and they've gone to American-born workers. Hardworking men and women across this country can rest assured knowing we have a strong America First leader in the White House who has their backs. That's why I'm confident when I say thanks to President Trump and the common sense policies of this administration, the golden age of America is on the horizon. Under Biden, workers lost nearly $3,000 in purchasing power as inflation rose faster than wages. But under Trump, inflation just hit its lowest, 2.7% since the spring of 2021, and real wages have increased by over $1,000 in his first full year back in office. That's a $4,000 delta the president had to make up for the nonsense of the Biden administration. And as a mom of twin girls and a new grandmother, I know just how important those dollars are to the working families of this country. Trump's deregulatory efforts are saving $2,100 for a family of four. And under my direction, at the Labor Department, we have rescinded the discriminatory DEI requirements that will lower compliance costs of up to $1 billion a year. That is what we are saving American employers in this country. And let's not forget the largest tax cut in American history, with no tax on tips, overtime, or Social Security. I served in Congress, and I can tell you this, that was the biggest piece of legislation that my colleagues would ever vote on probably in history, and it's for the American people. Thanks to the working family tax cut, a family of four in North Carolina will see about $7,000 to $10,000 back in their pockets and more in their take-home pay. You get to keep the money that you've earned and that you deserve, not give it to the federal government. We just heard from Jason and Marla about how much this will mean to them, and thank you for sharing your stories. And I also want to give a shout out to Jason, who spoke on behalf of the International Firefighters Association. The men and women and our law enforcement and all of our detail are here. Give them a round of applause, and for our veterans, because they protect this country. We are finally reversing Biden's cost of living disaster that have hurt so many working families. We are going to create more mortgage-paying jobs. President Trump is focused on making America dominant in the manufacturing space, again, to help our communities thrive. You know, I have worked under this president for the last year as the labor secretary with all the secretaries. He is a master negotiator. I can tell you that. You see him in the Oval Office. He's the most transparent president we've ever had. And every cabinet meeting is on TV for the American people to see. We're putting American interests first on striking the new trade deals to restore the U.S. as the world's manufacturing superpower. More than $18 trillion in investments will bring hundreds of thousands of new jobs to this country. Made in America is back. U.S. exports are up, and our trade deficit shrank by more than 35% over this last year. This administration is finally leveling the playing field for the American workers, manufacturers, creating an economy that works for you, not against you. It is time for the federal government to be your ally, not your adversary. As we look ahead to 2026, the Labor Department will keep President Trump's promise to put American workers first. We are investing in skilled training and educational pathways to help American workers get a foot in the door without needing a costly four-year degree. You know that the future of this country won't be forged in the halls of these woke universities. It will be built by the hands of our skilled workers. That's why President Trump set a goal for me through an executive order, 1 million active apprentices across this country, and since January, we have registered more than 300,000 new apprentices and over 2,300 new apprenticeship programs. I'm also working closely with Secretary McMahon to dismantle the federal bureaucracy that has failed our students at every single turn. Do you know that nearly 70% of 4th and 8th graders aren't proficient in reading? The current top-down structure is no longer working, and we're returning the power back to where it belongs. We're going to empower parents, and we're going to empower the states to educate their kids so that they can go out and get the job that they want. By creating a streamlined federal education and workforce system, we are bridging the gap between post-secondary education and the labor market to address the shortages and fill those mortgage-paying jobs. You know, as I wrap up here, I want to first wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year with your families. It's truly an honor to fight for you and defend your shot at the American dream. No matter your background or industry, President Trump's Department of Labor has your back. I think about you all on this issue. He is, without a doubt, the greatest president in my lifetime, and I know that he's the greatest president in your lifetime. The American worker has no greater friend or ally than President Donald J. Trump. And as we head into 2026, I promise you this, we're going to keep up the momentum. We're going to make your lives affordable again. We will double down on the efforts to put American workers first and build the golden age of economic prosperity. Thank you all for welcoming me to your homes, and I wish you again Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It's an honor to serve in this administration.